Hey, good morrow to this fair assembly, my TJ scholars, and welcome back one and all. It is an amazing thing, reunited, and it feels so good. Your teachers will understand that and you won't. That just means, guys, it is great to have everybody back. Friends, today is Tuesday, April the 6th, and obviously these announcements are really different because most of you are watching these announcements in a classroom here at school. We got a few kids that are still virtual, which is awesome. Hi to our virtual kids and shout out to them. And once again, you can tell that behind me is not Thomas Jefferson Elementary School, and it is not Falls Church, Virginia. Let me bring up my notes here, boys and girls. So guys, starting today, we are going to make some changes for pretty obvious reasons, but one of the changes that we're going to make is these video announcements, okay? Since we are almost all back in school and we can use the PA to share information with you, we really don't need to include a whole bunch of information in these announcements. However, by popular demand, we are going to continue the segment of Where is Mr. Swanson through the end of this school year. I do want to take care of a little bit of business. Guys, your teachers, those of you that are here face to face for the rest of the year, your teachers are going to be going over just some of the things that we need to do just to continue to stay safe, right? But here's a couple of the big ones, guys. The ways that you have been coming into the building, just like you did this morning, friends, though, that will stay the same. So if you come in by the steam door, then you're going to keep coming in by the steam door. If you ride a bus, you know that your temperature is going to be taken before you get on the bus. All that stuff is the same. If someone is bringing you to school and picking you up from school, they're going to drop you off and pick you up at the very same space, okay? So all that's the same. Obviously, we continue to wear masks. Mr. Swanson, right now, I am out in the considerable cold, I might add, but I am here by myself, so I don't really need to wear a mask, but I do have my mask handy in case anybody would come around. So we're going to continue to wear masks. We're going to continue to sanitize our hands as soon as we come in school. So let's make sure that we take care of that. So I think that is it for our housekeeping business. Let's give me just a second here, guys. Sorry. Okay, so let's turn our attention now to where is Mr. Swanson. Let's first go back to where was Mr. Swanson in what seems like forever ago. You may remember that we did one final video during the month of March to celebrate Women's History Month. And that was at a location that was probably pretty familiar to some of you guys. We even had a guest star on the announcements. Several of you were able to figure out that I was at Mary Ellen Henderson Middle School, and the guest star was my friend and an absolutely awesome person, Mrs. Hardy. Those fifth graders that are watching this, you guys are going to love Mrs. Hardy. She is absolutely awesome, and she's the principal of Mary Ellen Henderson. Mary Ellen Henderson is herself a former principal of that school and did a lot for our community of Falls Church. So I want to really honor her and thank her for all of her contributions. Now, those of you that were able to figure out where I was included Miss Dubois' class and Mrs. Danbury's class, Mrs. Lauer and Miss Sheldon's class, Miss Caswell's class, Miss Allen's class, Mrs. Fine's class, Mrs. England's class, Mrs. McCann's class, Miss Chung's class, Miss Fay's class, Miss Kawa's class, and Miss Shabetta's class. So, nicely done, everybody. Now, today's Where is Mr. Swanson? Now, on today's announcements, guys, we're really looking for two things, okay? I want you to be able to tell me two things, more on that just a little bit, but let me start to give you guys some clues here. First of all, I am not in the state of Virginia. I am not in the state of Virginia. I am about maybe 6.5 hours or so away from Falls Church. I am also very, very close to the home city of Appalachian State University. Pretty close to the home city of Appalachian State University. So your little Google fingers can start now. Now, here are the two specific questions that we are going to ask you to figure out. Two questions. One, what is that behind me? What is that behind me? I'll get it out of the way here so that you guys can see it fully. In fact, we can get a little bit closer, but it is incredibly beautiful, guys. You see that there's some mountains there. So one of the questions is, what is that behind me? And I guess specifically, what are those mountains? Okay, that's one question. Now here's the second. The second is, what is this road right here? What is that road? Okay, let me give you a little hint about this. That road, guys, is one of the most famous roads in the United States. It is a road that stretches 500 miles long and runs through Virginia and North Carolina. So I think that's enough hints to give you guys sort of a head start on this. So the two big questions: what is that behind me? Or really, what are those mountains? And then, what is the road that I just showed you? What's the name of that road? All right, my friends, just like always, let's get it started. Welcome back, all of you. Thrilled to see everybody. 10 weeks or so until summer break. These are going to be 10 awesome weeks. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right, my friends, let's get it started. Just like always, we want to be safe, want to be respectful, want to be responsible, just like every single day, no matter where we are. Let's do some good today. Welcome back, Tigers.